Hello and welcome. You've been asking me for air fried taquitos, and today we're going to be making those, and we're going to pair this with a healthy agua fresca. For this recipe, you're going to need some tortillas. Try to find the thinnest tortillas because those work best for taquitos. Today, I am stuck with some deliciously thick tortillas. Today, I'm going to be using queso fresco, but if your family prefers a Mexican cheese blend or some other type of cheddar, go ahead and go with that. 2 poblano peppers, 2 russet potatoes, 1/4 of a yellow onion, and 1 green onion. Chop your green and yellow onion thinly and set it to the side. You want to roast your poblano peppers, remove the skin, the stem, and the seeds. Once you remove the stem, the seeds, and the skin, you're going to slice your poblano down the center into thin little strips. And once you slice it into thin strips, then you're going to give it another slice down the middle, just like that. Peel your potatoes. Start slicing them into thinner little slices. And I'm not looking for perfect slices, just little tiny ones. So we're going to slice into another thin slice like this. And then we're just going to cube them up. Bring a pot of water to a boil and add your potatoes. And continue to cook for about 6 to 8 minutes until they're nice and soft. Strain your potatoes, and now it's time for us to start assembling our taquitos. And what I have in here is 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. I'm adding a little bit of water at a time. You're going to need 1 to 2 tablespoons, and just mix it until you get a nice thick paste. And we're going to be using this to seal our taquitos. Consistency should be not too thick and not too runny. And then I just use a little brush. Take your potatoes and place them in a bowl. And you want to give them a gentle mash. That way it's easy for us to roll our taquitos. Because if you get one of those little squares that's just poking out, you're going to regret it. Start crumbling your queso fresco into your potatoes. Add your onions. Optional, a little black pepper. And give it a gentle press to combine. Once you've combined your ingredients, you're going to see some of your queso fresco pieces are big, some of them are really tiny, but that's okay because they're going to stick to the potato and the onions. And now it's time to start warming up our tortillas. You want to warm up your tortillas about 10 to 15 seconds on each side, just until we achieve a good softness to roll our tacos. Take your soft tortilla, take a little bit of your tortilla glue, and just swipe it like a half moon right here. Take a little handful of your filling and give it a little tiny press just like this. Place it on your corn tortilla. And this is the part where you want to add your desired amount of roasted poblano. And now we just roll it nice and tight. And now I'm just going to set our tortillas to the side while I continue with the remaining taquitos. Next, what you want to do is you want to spray some oil over your taquitos. And if you're using real thick tortillas, you're going to have to let them set on that sealing part down, or else they're going to open up. And I hope I did a good job here. Yeah, we're ready to go, guys. My tortillas are well done. Look at, they're even flaking this little part, and I can't wait till that gets really crispy in the air fryer. See, like this one needs a little bit more gomita.
And gomita means glue.
Thank you, Fab. Thank you.
The diminutive of glue. Gomita.
Yes, gomita. And now we're just going to place our taquitos on our little rack. My stove has an air fryer, so I'm going to press air fryer. And we're going to go at 400 degrees. And, ooh, it's excited, friends. And we're going to place it for about, I'm going to go with 18 minutes because my tortillas are thick. If you have thin tortillas, you're going to be anywhere between 15 to 18 minutes. For me, it's going to be anywhere from 18 to 20. I might even need a little bit longer. And we're going to be back here in about 8 minutes to flip them to the other side. For our boiled salsa, you're going to need 3 tomatoes, 1/4 of an onion, 2 garlic cloves, 2 jalapeños, a little bunch of cilantro, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and half a tablespoon of Mexican oregano. To your pot, you want to add some water. I'm using kettle hot water to speed up the process, but if you need to bring it up to a boil, make sure you're not going to add the ingredients until everything's nice and hot in here. Add your tomatoes. Remove the stems from your jalapeños. Add your jalapeños, onion, garlic. Put a lid on it and continue to cook for another 6 to 8 minutes until our ingredients are nice and soft. Our salsa ingredients are nice and soft, and now what we're going to do is we're going to place them into our blender. Add your cilantro, Mexican oregano. If you want it super runny, you can add a little bit more of the water you use to boil this, but for us, it has enough water up to here, and the tomato is really juicy. And now we're just going to blend until smooth. And boom, done! For your agua fresca, you're gonna need 1 green apple, 1 chayote, 1 cucumber or half of your English cucumber, and 3 cups of water. For our agua fresca, we're gonna start by slicing our chayote. The chayote is a cousin or considered a squash. When you slice it down the middle, you're gonna see a little seed here, but if you see, it's super soft. When you have a caldo, you want to eat this part because it's nice and tender and it's really good. So all we're going to do is we're just going to chop it up into smaller pieces. For the apple, you want to remove the skin unless you're using a super clean organic green apple. If you don't have a green apple, you can use a red delicious apple, whatever apple you have on hand. But with this one, I like the flavor that the green apple provides for us. And you want to make sure to remove the core of the apple. Nobody needs to bite into that when you're making it into an agua fresca. I'm using an English cucumber. I'm gonna keep the skin and I'm just gonna slice it into pieces, but if you're using a regular cucumber, make sure to peel the skins and then chop it into small pieces. For our lemon or lime, it's just to preserve our drink, and I like the tartness from it, so I'm just gonna squeeze about half in there. You can just give it a little sprinkle. It's gonna be up to you on how much citrus you'd like. I'm using a high-speed blender, and because of that, we're gonna add a few ice cubes. We do not wanna make soup. Go ahead and add all of your ingredients into your blender. And now we're gonna blend until smooth. And boom, done! A good 45 to 50 seconds using a Vitamix blender is gonna do the work. If you have a different style blender, you might wanna gauge it a little bit more. When I was using the Ninja blender, I probably would have blended it for about a minute, 20 seconds. Now, if you're using an Oyster, you might wanna strain it because it might leave it a little bit too thick for you. And you can save some for tomorrow. And boom, done, amigos. Let me make some space here so you can see the taquitos. I did a total of what, 22 minutes, Cloud?
We did.
And when I took a peek, I saw that they were nice and crispy. I'm like, all right, that's good enough. I'm gonna pick the prettiest ones just for you. How about that, guys?
That works.
I'm gonna do 2.
Let's go with 2.
Oh, it doesn't want to leave my hands. Go with that one. I'm gonna need somebody very special to say,
Buen provecho.
Thank you. I wanted to make this dish like when you go with your friends and you want to eat something healthy and you get a little salad, you get a little bit of everything, and everything that you eat is super natural or just extremely healthy for you compared to the things that we tend to eat sometimes. And I hope that you guys embrace this dish and make it often in your homes.
Mmm.
Mmm.
That's a good crunch.
Mmm. It's so good. So what I do with the little salad, all I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit of lemon, whatever citrus will work. You can even squeeze a little orange on here. And then you just indulge. Make sure to eat your greens, friends.
And while she's eating her greens, I'm going to give you a little tip. If you want your salsa to be extra red, you want to go with 5 ripe tomatoes. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
That salsa is beautiful.
It really
so delicious.
is. It's so, so good. Mmm.
We're still not off of our taquito kick, aren't we? Well, I've been into burritos and taquitos.
I'm still on a taquitos kick. I can't get enough of them. I feel a lot better, so I'm super excited to have these taquitos. And friends, please don't skip on this agua fresca. You're gonna have this all year long. You're gonna get healthier. And it is gonna be slightly thicker, so you can get away anywhere from 3 to 5 cups. So if you wanna dilute it a little bit more, just until you get used to it, you can, but 3 cups is absolutely perfect.
And I know you know this, but I'm going to put you on the spot. But what are the benefits to chayote?
Oh, yeah. Okay, my tip for the chayote is that some of you might not know that it's anti-inflammatory. It helps with your cholesterol, and it also helps with your respiratory system, which a lot of us have been getting sick, and I think that you guys are truly going to benefit from this. And even better, it has enough fibers. I told you guys I'm getting older. You gotta include those fibers in. That's why I did not strain this agua fresca. And believe me, you do not want to pack it up, have one in the morning before you have your coffee, hydrate that way, and you're gonna absolutely love it. But for me, I'm gonna indulge here into this healthier version of our taquitos and our agua fresca. I hope you enjoy it. Tag me if you guys make it. Makes me so happy to be eating healthy with you guys.
Yes. And tell us what flavor your agua fresca reminds you of.
Okay.
Okay, let us know. Cheers.
Cheers, hermanita.
It's so good. Isn't it?
It reminds me not of apple juice or applesauce, but you can get the subtleness of the apple in here that makes everything else so well balanced and fresh. It's not like a tart. Even you guys saw how much lemon I squeezed. It's not tart. It's very refreshing. So make sure to save this to your playlist, because this is going to be a great and excellent agua fresca when it starts to get hot outside, or for those of you that need a little bit of tender love and healing. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I get corny, you guys. Stop.
That's so sweet.
Look away, look away. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We want to give a special shout out for all of you that stay at home to tend to your family. I want to thank you for not spending the milk money. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios.